Bitches just got it, cause I took a gym. Give him a job and he gave me a rim. It was too long, so he gave me a min.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my motherfucking channel. And if you're not subscribed, get the fuck off. Nah, I'm just playing. Welcome back to my channel. And as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be showing y'all how to pluck your lace front wigs. And the reason I'm making this video is because I'm sick and tired of seeing y'all wigs look like this, or that. That is just not it. So today I'm going to be showing y'all how I pluck my frontals, because I do get a lot of questions, you know. I don't even know what the questions be, but I get questions. So anyway, as you can see, I'm using just a water bottle. It has some conditioner in it, that's why it looks kind of cloudy. And I sprayed down the hairline. You need the tweezers and the comb. And y'all don't mind my tweezers. I know somebody gonna be like, ew, why you look like that? Girl, I use it for the glue, because who just naturally has little picks, wooden sticks up in a drawer or something like that? Ain't nobody got time for that. So I use my tweezers sometimes to push out my glue. And right here I'm showing you guys that, okay, so this wig, hold on, let me pause it. All right, so this wig came quote unquote pre-plucked. Now let me tell y'all something. This is not a pre-plucked wig, okay? This is not what pre-pluck looks like. So if you get your wig and it says pre-plucked but it still come out looking like this, I need you to pluck that frontal some more. Do not just put it on thinking that, oh, it's gonna be cute, because no. Y'all see that thicker line of hair right behind the hairline, like right behind the hairline, y'all see where it's a little bit thicker, right? Y'all want to make sure your hairline looks exactly even. Like it shouldn't be thin and then get mad thick. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna comb the hair back. I like to pluck my frontals when it's wet. You don't have to, but y'all see how when I took that little layer of hair back, you see how thick the hairline is behind it, right? Y'all need to pluck that. That's what you need to focus on, because these companies, that first line of hair is mainly if you want baby hairs. It'll only probably pass if you're trying to do like a no baby hair look, but even then you still pluck it a little bit more. So you take your tweezers and then you go directly at the root. Like make sure you're grabbing the knot. You see how I grabbed the knot and pulled the whole strand out? That's what you need to do. Make sure you're pulling the whole strand down. When you pluck, you shouldn't be able to see the knots if you didn't bleach it properly already, like I did. These knots were a little bit thick, so it was harder to bleach, but you should be pulling it out by the knot, so that also creates the little scalp effect. And what I like to do is I don't pluck like right next to each other. I like skip hairs in between. Like as you can see here, like you see I'm doing it by like chunks. I'm going from space to space to space. I'm not just doing it like, you know, next to each other. That's what y'all need to do, because then it might look a little bit bald, and you know you don't want to pluck too much. And that's the reason why I pluck it wet, so that I can see exactly how much, you know, what it's gonna look like. Because remember, when the hair dries, it's gonna thicken up a little bit. So that's what it's looking like so far. And y'all see how I got a little bit thinner? So what I'm simply gonna do is take a little bit of that thick piece of hair, just a little line of it, and then part it over and then continue to pluck behind it. So I don't want to keep going in the same spots, you know, where it's thin. I'm going to take a little bit of that thicker hair and then I'm going to pluck right behind that, so then when I comb it out, it looks more even. And once again, I know my knots are showing. Like I said, the knots was pretty thick on this wig, so it was kind of, I had to bleach it twice, and then this is the best I could get it before I started, like, you know, over bleaching and stuff. So what I'm doing here is just like I said, I'm plucking behind that. And this is probably, I think I'm gonna pluck on this side one more time after this, I'm not sure, but just comb the hair back like I did in the beginning and just pluck from the root. And it's really up to you how much hair you would like to pluck. Some people don't like their hair plucked too much. Some people really like the scalp effect. I was more so going for the scalp effect on this wig, so I wasn't trying to be too cheap with the plucking. And then of course constantly comb that hair out so you can see where it's looking like. And this was actually looking pretty good to me. I didn't have to pluck too much because the hair on this wig, like the knots was coming out very easily, so I didn't want to, you know, cause a bald spot or anything. But I plucked the middle part just a little bit. I don't usually pluck my middle parts, but I did this time, and you can easily see the difference. Just wait till it dries and I styled it and all that stuff. But yeah, you see how on that side it's a little bit thicker than the other side. You just want it to look natural. It has to look uniform across the whole hairline. And shoot, I don't know. If you get a good vendor and your wig look like this straight out the box or the bag or whatever the case may be, like it's looking real pre-plucked, it's giving real scalp, then you don't have to do this at all. The hair wasn't fully dry yet, but you can see it thickening up. The roots was dry, but I still had to wait for the rest of it to dry. And this is what the wig looked like when it was drying up a little bit. You could see the hairline was giving, real, that's what a pre-plucked hairline looks like, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna look way better when I go ahead and use the hot comb. And right here I was just showing y'all that you can easily see the line that's meant for the baby hairs. So that's why it's a little bit thinner, because the companies make the quote-unquote pre-plucked hairline for the baby hairs. So I just took that out and it worked well as my baby hairs. Alright, so now here's where shit went downhill. Okay, I decided, okay, I did a real good job on this hairline. Now I'm over here thinking I'm arrogant Tay, thinking I'm slayed by Jordan. I could just do anything. I'm over here trying to put some pin curls in it. I used my little Chi silk infusion thing for the before I flat ironed it, and I didn't flat iron it prior to curling it. I just wanted, like, body. Like, I really wanted some nice curls. I didn't want no part, no middle part, no side part. I just wanted, a nice bombshell curly wig. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here, putting the little cheese, silk infusion, cutting some real nice layers, getting my flat iron hot because I was going to curl it with the flat iron, getting my little bobby pins ready, feeling real bougie today. Like, what? Ain't nobody was telling me nothing today. I was a whole arrogant Tay in that room. Stop playing. Had my hot comb over here hot. Just got off the stove. Like, I was ready. I was like, I'm going to take some pictures today. Arrogant Tay gonna like my picture today. Okay, I'm over here hot combing the hairline. Y'all see that? Giving real scalp. Over here parting the hair like I learned in cosmetology school. Over here parting it and getting a little flat iron. You know what I'm saying? I'm just feeling real good. Yo, I'm going to just let y'all watch. I'm going to let y'all watch. Okay, so I just got done curling the hair, had my little pins, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who I thought I was, but I was really feeling like somebody, okay? So I'm taking, it's looking good, right? It's looking real good. I'm taking the little pins down. Got my little white tooth comb, ready to comb that out. And boom, like, it was really just giving. Look, it was really giving. Like, I'm like, okay, I might have just did the thing. Like, I really did that. So here's where stuff started getting a little wonky. I'm trying to comb it out. I'm trying to see which way to flip the curls. I had a style in mind. I'm over here trying to, figure it out. Like, it's just not looking right to me. Like, something's just off. And I can't put my finger on it, but it's just off. So I'm over here. I'm thinking maybe I need my little circle brush. You know what I'm saying? The little blow dryer brush. So I'm shaking the wig out before I get the brush. I'm like, okay, it's looking like something. It's not giving what it's supposed to give, but it's giving a little bit. Okay, got my little brush over here, started brushing it out, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, like, it's going. Then I started brushing the back out, and I'm like, all right, it's not giving really much of anything no more, but, it's still gonna be cute. Like, I'm gonna shake it out, the curls gonna come back, so I'm brushing it, and then half the hair goes straight in the back, and then it's just giving real 1990s. I'm looking at this wig, I'm like, bro, what is this, bro? Do y'all see the bumps at the beginning? Like, it's giving real grandma. It's giving real, back in the 70s. It's giving, it's just not giving. It's not giving. That's what it's not doing. And that's why I got upset, because I'm over here putting it like this, it's looking good. And then next thing you know, the hair is over here looking a wreck, y'all. Look at this. I kid y'all not. This was like literally 10 minutes later, bro. I'm like, bro, what? I was so pissed off. You see how bad this looks? I don't know who I thought I was. So I just went and I straightened it again like 3 days later because I was too mad to touch it that same day. And I ended up cutting it into a little bob, and then here's the picture of my install. I did my baby hair, it's real cute, and it's a different look for me, but you know, I thought it was really cute. I got a lot of love on it. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Let me know in the comment section below, did I save this wig or was it still trash to you? I thought it was cute, my friends thought it was cute, but let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell button so you stay updated when I post. Also, follow me on my Instagram at Dior, and everything will be in the description box down below.
Why he ain't can tell me about my